Right, so HellDivers 2 came out with an update today. They added Illuminate or Illuminat, whatever they call it.
HellDiver,
Oh
the
look,
super destroyer is ready for your next mission.
now there's 96 440. Maybe there was only 70 people when I was playing earlier for like that hour or so or two because no one else got the update. Maybe updates late and maybe console people. But that number looks closer to what it seemed like it was before, or the number is not 100% accurate or legit and it's been fluffed because definitely that was in the 70s, 73, 75. It was in the 70s and going down and up. Seemed very accurate. It seemed very accurate to what was going on during the gameplay when I was playing it. And also that was only an hour ago or so. um but yeah, so anyways, that was something I was gonna say, but now it's gone. I think I have a clip of it, and I'm hopefully insert it if I upload this like that to YouTube, because yeah, I don't know if I can trust that number. 9,000 and
HellDiver,
like
take
300 and
command of
something
the
people
galaxy's
popped in out of
liberation.
fucking nowhere. And that number's not changing. Hmm. Like there's like a bare minimum at their certain point, so it doesn't display, make it look like they have no people. And it's crazy that this stuff crashed. Anyways, let's not go into no conspiracy theory stuff yet. But so they added a customization thing. You can customize your guns because a lot of people had left the game, and that was something I was gonna bring up too about how low their numbers are, and it shows it in game. Is like I was saying in the clip, hopefully it will show you how I said blah blah blah. But to reiterate it here is that like imagine being in this big old auditorium room, and I mean huge, big, enough to fit millions of people who meant to be addressed, and there's only 70 something of you in there. So there's this big ass vast place, 10 times, 100 times bigger than a fucking a hangar, like a plane hangar. And they're like, yeah, everything just got worse. Out of billions and billions of enemies, we just got a whole entire another set. Like, and looking at everybody around you, it's like, are you talking to us? The 70 of us? But so anyways, so that thing's it's kind of neat, and they have like banshees. There's the things that come and attack you. They look like banshee. It looks like the banshee swarm that they do in Halo when they go like when you know what I mean, they do their raid attack, or what is they call it, the aerial strike. So yeah, they gave us customizations. With different classes, I mean different enemies, you need different weapons, and then sometimes things change and with the game itself that makes it where you're gonna have to change between what you're using because there'll be more of something enemy showing up, stuff like that. But you almost always had to end up changing or doing the war bonds to get new equipment, because base ones just don't add up. They just either they're just overall basic, or they don't, in my opinion, they don't stack up. And now the customization that they call a robust customization, okay, you see here stats on the screen is damage, capacity, recoil, and fire rate. The stats that come over here to customize is horizontal, vertical recoil, sway, ergonomics, capacity, magazine, and reload times. So now you think that, okay, since it's not the same stats, that they will be that, okay, then that means that every one of these stats, at least in this option, in this customization, and this robust customization option, I'll be able to do something to affect at least all of them at least once, right? Like all of these stats here, try to make it look all big and fancy. At least in this, I should be able to affect each each one of these stats at least minimum one time. Something on here should affect everything that's on the screen at least once. No, you notice sway and reload time do not change. And luckily, we can do the magazine on this one, because if you go through all of them, not all of them are treated the same. This doesn't even have attachments. This one doesn't have magazine. No magazine. Marksman rifles can't edit the magazine at all. You can't edit that SMG. Was that from like? Is that supposed to be? Is that like from one of the war bonds? Even then, it should be editable no matter what. This one you can, but you can't affect the sway. Sway. I'm guessing it's just like, yeah, for snipers and stuff, but okay. And can't increase the magazine or anything on this one. Oh, but you can on this one. Okay, so they are not, these aren't created equal. I didn't go through every single last one of them because I wanted to get a first impression of it too. And it's like, yeah, no, can't even customize that one. It's not worth it. I mean, I guess there's those meta people and those hardcore people. But this is no reason. This is no reason to come to the game. In my opinion, it's not even a real reason to come back to the game. And since everything started at level 1, I guess that's one of the things like, oh look, you're already level 130 or you're level over 100 or level past 50 or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You've played the game, you've gotten a good fun out of it, and you're kind of not really got anything to really do because you don't need to buy anything, you don't need to upgrade anything, you're just doing warbond stuff. But if you're not like a battle pass chaser, that's not even a fun thing either. It's like, okay, so I have to battle pass these things. Fuck, I'm good. I'm gonna play it, have fun. If I have to do a battle pass to get weapons to enjoy the rest of the game, and it's not just part of the $60 game that I bought, then I don't condone in that. Like, what the fuck? Why is there more fun locked behind a wall? Well, you can just grind the game for hours and hours and hours to be able to get access to one of those things. And since it's RNG kind of how you do this and all that, yeah, it's not. I'm good. I should be able to buy a game and just be able to enjoy the game. DLC comes out, cool. I can go with that because I enjoyed expansions, my bad. I enjoyed expansion. I grew up with expansions like to the game, and it could be a standalone expansion too, meaning like you didn't have to own both games, and you can just have the standalone expansion. And it's got like standalone DLC. It's like, no, that should be expansion. But anyways, yeah. So I don't think this is as big as of a. You can't even customize your secondary. I don't think this is as big of a deal as it could have been, because it could have been actually really good. And no, you can't change these stats right here. I can change capacity, I guess, and recoil. And I don't think fire rate is even. Fire rate's not even an option up here. And you can't actually like do something that would make the gun better, in my opinion. Like, yeah, you can make these better, but it's like when you're fighting, like, this isn't Call of Duty, bro. This isn't Call of fucking Duty. We're fighting thousands and we're killing hundreds of thousands of enemies at a time. I mean, like, well, not exactly, but like that's the goal. Like we're fighting a war. We're fighting countless enemies. Like having to change my scope out isn't a thrilling funk. That's not a big deal. We're not having a 1v1 fight, so I'm not fighting 4 or 5 people at a time. I mean, like literally, like that's the whole round. Is that? It's no. I'm fighting a fuck ton of people. These upgrades feels like it was trying to get people who like Call of Duty, or again, maybe there's like a meta group of people that really enjoy this kind of stuff, and it's like, to me, it just goes right over my head. I do not understand it. It feels like, I don't know. It feels like a waste, because this actually could have been good, and I was actually hyped when I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, now we can customize stuff, bro. I'm happy to come back and start playing the game again, because, well, I can get my levels up, and I can level these up, get the guns better. I'm looking now, and after a bit, I was like, wait, I can't make the gun better. I still would need to go through the war bonds to get a different gun that would be actually effective, because I can't add dragon breath, or what is it called, incendiary rounds. I can't add a buckshot to my shotgun if it has a spread. Like actual customization. Like, yeah, we can put attachments on. I guess that's a form of customization since we can change this, but it's like, bro, that's weak. That's weak. That's what this is. This is weak. I don't think I've ever. I'm gonna do update reviews, and this is gonna be like one of the lowest things you can do, like unoptimistic, weak, and shallow and pedantic. But like, no, man. No, I don't think this is it, Cap. Yeah, so that's my review on that. That sucks because I don't get it. But the enemies do seem a little cool. The electric stuff does seem like a bitch, but it's whatever. Each enemy has their own fucking like main thing. Machine guns and stuff and impact over shotguns and lesser. Then you got to do more crowd control. And stratagems, good stratagems to base off of that too, of trying to take off groups of people and aerial shit. There's more aerial stuff now, more than I've ever played in the game, and there's vehicle stuff that. But like, if you're one person, you can't put all that in one. You got to have stuff to keep you alive, so you can't do stuff for the other stuff. And they still did not make it where you can change your layout or your loadout after you've already gone in. So even if there's like 2 or 3 people, you can't change your loadout. So let's say I came in with a shotgun and I'm like, oh fuck, shotgun is irrelevant. I can't use it here. You're fucked until the mission's over. And that's like, I don't get it. I think you could technically leave the game and come back and you go back into loadout, I believe. But I don't get it. Unless I missed something somewhere, that too, in these updates, they could be doing so much more. It feels like they're trying to meta game their own game. And I think it's killing their game. Because anyway, I was going to start off with this fact that there's only 70 something people on. I'm like, was that just after the update? It was like, I didn't see the update on my Steam at all. Let me check. Yeah, my Steam updated at 9 a.m. today for me. So from 9 a.m. to at least 1 or 2, I think that's enough time for people to get the update and to be into the game. And definitely if they're on console, unless console got it late. But even then, that would mean what? I was on the game version, on the game version servers, and the console players weren't on that version, so they didn't count towards the overall HellDivers, or they just couldn't play the game at all for that time frame. And it wasn't just one; it was up in the 70s. It was going up and down, so it was accurate at least. So I don't know. That's suspicious, but I don't want to get into all that stuff. Oh look, it changed. So I don't want to get into all that. But yeah, that's that. That's interesting. Later days.